Um, oop. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, welcome back to Lone Wolf Aquatics. Today I'm going to be setting up, or over the next couple days, because I don't think I'll get it done today. It's already getting pretty late, for me anyway. But I got this CO2 system a while ago, and I'm going to set it up in the 40 gallon that I set up a little while ago. I'm just kind of sick and tired of some plants dying or whatever. So I was going to set it up in this one because I think the more and more it grows in, the better it's going to look, especially with all those plants. And I don't think dosing it with fertilizer is really going to help it explode the way I want it to. So we're going to be using a CO2 system. Now, as I put on the video, this is a CO2 system for idiots because I am an idiot. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is the first time. There's a good chance that it blows up in my face. I don't know. So I'm gonna read the instructions and then we're gonna get into it. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so the instructions are not the best. They just have a bunch of kind of pictures. I don't know if you guys can see that super well, but they just kind of have a bunch of pictures and stuff like that. So hopefully I can figure out what I'm doing. Now, I don't fully understand CO2. I know it works. I kind of know how it works. So I'm just going to kind of be figuring it out as we go along. If you have no idea about CO2, go ahead and join me. If you know a ton, please slap something down in the comments about how dumb I am with this stuff, because I'm completely and totally new to this. Not that it's any sort of bragging rights, but I've never used CO2 on any of my systems. Obviously, you can tell none of them are perfect. There's a lot of algae, plants don't grow, etc., etc. So we're going to be following these pictures as best as we can. It's probably going to take a couple days, but might as well start now, right? So let's get into it. Let's open all this stuff up and just kind of figure out what we're doing here step by step. Okay, so install the filter clockwise. Remove the sticker before installation. So we're going to rip this little sticker off, which opens it up. I'll put that off to the side. Then this thing goes inside here. I'm going to be super gentle, so if it looks like I'm taking forever, I do apologize, but I don't want to have this thing blow up. I'll just kind of tighten that down. Okay. Then you're supposed to mix everything and then tighten the crap out of this. Okay, before I do that, let me go grab something. All right, so the reason I stopped real quick was because of this. This is Teflon tape. So in the reviews I saw of this specific model, well, and other ones kind of like it, it was saying that this area right here, the screws right here by the red seal, you can kind of see it there, was actually, would cause it to leak. Well, from the little bit of plumbing knowledge I know from having to help my dad over the years fix plumbing issues in our house, because my dad is kind of a do-it-yourself type of person, I learned that this would keep that from happening. Now, it's not 100% foolproof, but it definitely helps. It kind of seals all the cracks around the threads. So I think by adding this, it won't be too much of a problem. It'll definitely make it harder to get off, but I think due to how it's built, I should be able to, without breaking it, be able to pull it off. I'm only going to do like 1 or 2 wraps with it, and that'll be it, just about. I'm not going to overdo it. So that'll be right there. Let me move you guys up. So it says A and B, so we'll just start with A, I guess. Now this isn't going to kill anybody, so pour it all in there. Now thankfully, these dry chemicals will actually be inert until I mix water, and that will create CO2. Not dangerous amounts, so just kind of. All right, super nervous about this, so I think I'm just gonna. All right, let's clean this up just a tiny bit. So we don't need any of this yet. Just going to, we'll keep that. And then this, just gonna throw in there. We're not gonna throw anything because it's all glass, right? So, all right, so we don't need this. So I'm just gonna, bon appetit. So it's gonna be calm. I can already see it. Oh my gosh. "45 degrees. Probably should have read that because there's now water everywhere. Well, I'm gonna screw this on really quickly. Now it's tight, and there's water and crap everywhere. So, I'm gonna take these off. Probably a good thing I did. But yeah, I'll show you guys real quick. There's literally water everywhere. So, yeah, to prevent violent reactions, tilt the bottle to add water. Oh, Tolly's freaking out, man. So we're just gonna make sure that's tight, and then I'm going to clean this mess up. All right, so I cleaned up the mess a little bit. Now this bottom part here, I think you can notice it's actually got some condensation on it. And then if we take a closer look at the valve, there we go. It's starting to go up a little bit, so that's always exciting. That was obviously very exciting. Now this stuff is, I got some into a cut, and it does sting, and then it's also really sticky for some reason. So I think it's just a very pure form of citric acid and baking soda. Kind of made it sticky. The bottle, however, it didn't get too much on it, so it's a little sticky, but I'll wash most of it off. But yes, that condensation is no joke, and it comes back almost immediately. So I'm going to set a timer for 24 hours. It is 9:30 a.m., and we will be back right about that time to set it up. All right, so it's been just a little while. The CO2 has gone up. Not fully where I'd expect it to be. It's down actually pretty low. But then again, I did make a massive sticky mess. So not too surprised. But anyway. So what I'm going to do next is, according to the instructions, I'm going to open this up for 3 seconds just to let all the impurities and the air out. So we'll do that real quick. One, two, three. I will give it another little dab real quick. Okay, and then I put this on. Which already has water in it. You can see the water level right there. I'm gonna go ahead and hook up all the airline tubing, stuff like that, which is pretty straightforward. And then, yeah, we'll get it set up in here and ready to go. All right, so that is the hose for the solenoid, or no, the diffuser, my bad. So if you come out here, You actually really can't quite see it. It's actually fairly well hidden. I might scooch it over just a little bit more, but I didn't want to mess with it too much. It is pointed up into the filter so it can get around, all the CO2 can get around a whole lot better. And yeah, so we're going to go plug it in and get everything ready. All right, I'm going to plug the thing in real quick. All right, I don't think you guys got to see that, but there was a light that turned on in the back. So I'm just going to, oh, actually, do you see that? It's got a thing, so, okay. All right, so the diffuser is bubbling slightly, but still not quite what I would expect for a diffuser. So we'll give it a few minutes and come back to it. All right, there we go. I did have to speed it up a little bit. I did stick my hands in there and kind of move stuff around, and then the filter on top there was not really secured apparently, even though I thought it was. But yeah, so that's a good steady stream of bubbles. Now, I did speed it up to about 1 bubble per second. It will blow through it a lot faster, but for the size of the tank, it needs to be going that fast. So I'm going to leave this. I'm probably going to be sticking some root tabs in here everywhere just to help things grow super fast, just give it that much more nutrients, and then yeah, I'll just kind of leave this and we'll see what happens. And I'm not too worried right now because about the amount of CO2 getting dumped in here, because I do not have fish in here right now, so not going to kill anything.